Hello everyone, Awesome64 here, and I'm here to review the League Battle Deck for Team Rocket's Mewtwo. I already opened the top part, so let's at least see what's here. So obviously we have the damage effects for being burned or poisoned, and the booklet, or not booklet, but the paper for strategies for it. And now the important thing, the actual cards, and the deck box with the damage counter dice. Nice. And as you can see, instead of showing 60, these can show 100 for some of them. Or no, all of them show 100. Oh. So yeah, here's this, the deck box, the QR code for TCG Live, which I'm not sure if anyone uses these or not, but I'm going to scan this anyway. Okay, and then the important thing, the Mewtwo and Crobat with an A-Spec I actually never heard of. Sorry, I have not opened this type of thing before. So, okay, there it is. Sorry that it took a while, though. Okay, so obviously the three... Whoa. Sorry about that. Let me adjust this real quick. So we have the 3 Team Rockets Mewtwo EX. With that, we have 2 Team Rockets Crobat, and then an A-Spec for Scramble Switch. So I'm going to sleeve this up with this, and then I will get back to you on this after the sleeving. So for Team Rocket cards that will be used in this deck are 3 Team Rockets Mewtwo, 2 Zubat, plus 2 Golbats, and Crobats. Other cards that will be used for Pokemon are 3 Tarantula, 3 Spidops, a Mimikyu, and then Articuno. Now for item cards, you get 2 Night Stretchers, 4 Team Rockets Transceivers, 4 Ultra Balls, 2 energy switches, 2 regular switches, and a scramble switch. For stadiums, you only get 1 specific stadium, and that's 3 Team Rockets factories. And to finish it off for trainer cards, we got... Sorry, cards are disagreeing with me right now. 4 Protons, 2 Archers, 1 Petrol, 2 Giovannis, and then 4 Arianas. For energies, you need 3 Psychic, 3 Grass, 2 Darkness, and then 4 Team Rockets Energy. Well, something that isn't recommended when you want to play, this is a deck that you are encouraged to go first. But for example, if this was your setup for basic Pokemon, you could use Team Rocket's Proton if you were going first, because this is one of the few cards that allows you to go first to use a supporter card. So then, like, for example, I could have a Zubat, another Tarantula, and then, let's say, Articuno in case I'm up against a Dragon Ball deck. If I use this then, and if I top deck this or this was in my hand, Team Rocket's Factory, I'd be able to draw 2 more cards then. The other 2 supporters used in the Team Rockets deck are actually useful also. One is Team Rocket's Ariana, so you can draw 5 cards in your hand, but if you have a full benched and active set of Team Rocket's Pokemon, or just those, you can draw 8 cards, or till you have 8 cards. And this isn't the only one also that helps. Team Rocket's Archer also helps because it's basically an unfair stamp, but as a supporter. But only if your opponent knocked out your active Pokemon. For Giovanni, it kind of works like a boss's order, but instead you also switch in an active Pokemon to switch in. And then Petrol kind of works like Arven, but only for 1 card. But say in your hand you don't have the supporter cards you need to use. Instead, you can use a Team Rocket's Transceiver to draw one of the Team Rocket supporter cards. For some of the more important cards, like Mewtwo, you can use it to attack strong, but it's held back by its ability, where itself and 3 other cards in the bench need to be in play so that Mewtwo can attack. But the other cards like Crobat and Golbat, both of them have the same ability, just they function differently. For Golbat, you can use its ability once it evolves to put 2 damage counters on one of your opponent's Pokemon. While Crobat, you can do that, but twice then. And 2 on your active, and then 2 on one of the other Pokemon that your opponent has. But in case that can't work, you can have Spidops for its ability charge up. So say that it has a grass energy attached to it, but it needs another energy. So you can get another energy from the discard pile to attach it, and then you can attack depending on how many you have for Team Rocket's Pokemon on your bench. And if you have 5, that can do 150 damage. If you're up against a Darkness deck weak to Grass, that is busted. For the last 2 Pokemon that are used, Mimikyu and Articuno, Mimikyu can basically use your opponent's active Terra Pokemon if it's in play. And then Articuno, if it's up against like Dragapult, for example, for its second move, all basic Pokemon are safe for the time being, including Articuno itself with its ability. Just in case you haven't heard about this A-Spec Scramble Switch, basically you can switch your benched Pokemon with your active, including the energies that your active has. So say for example, Mewtwo has the Team Rocket's energy on here, but it doesn't have another energy to use. You can use the Scramble Switch to switch into like Crobat, for example, and the energy will be attached there to then attack. And then something that should also be explained, that Team Rocket's energy works as both Psychic and Dark. As long as it's on Team Rocket's Pokemon, then the energy will function. But if it's not on Team Rocket's Pokemon, it's basically useless. So after doing some battles in TCG Live, the deck does heavily rely on Mewtwo, but the one problem is that its ability can cause some issues because you need to have 3 other Pokemon on the bench, and without that you can't attack even if you have all the energies, and sometimes you'll need to take it out. But another problem is if your Tarantula is not a Spidops yet, you won't be able to use its added effect to Mewtwo's move, is that you can discard 2 basic energy from your bench to the discard pile to do 60 damage for each of them. So like say for example, you have like 2 Tarantulas, but none of them are a Spidops, which worst case scenario, all your Spidops are benched, which probably isn't going to happen, but it might. But what could happen is that if they are benched, you won't be able to do the secondary effect without getting it back. Or say if you are going first though, but you don't have any protons, protons and you don't top deck it, as I said earlier, here you could get a Team Rocket transceiver to get it. But again, and like with the Spidops, you might have your protons get prized also. And if so, that is very unfortunate. With that though, well, the deck does function pretty well though if you are experienced or know what you're doing, because each card does a specific role to help you with more domination, while some of the other cards can help you with more damage. But on TCG Live though, my win streak with it isn't the best, but a lot of the wins were close. They just turned into losses because of a one prize card difference. But other than that though, for using this deck though for both online and casual play at my local card shop, I thought the deck works pretty well. Well, as long as you can figure out what your opponent's doing, and if they don't have any boss's orders. That's the main thing. Other than that, though, that's all I need to say. Till then, I'll see you in the next one.